Shalom, Yashala. Just doing a quick impromptu video. First of all, I'd like to start by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone, and salutations to the Archeum out there doing this work. Okay, this is Romans 13 and 11, and that knowing the time that it is now, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep, because our people be heavy sleeping right now. It's 5 in the morning. All right, but what I was talking about is our people don't want to open their spiritual eye to see what's going on in the world, based upon prophecy. For now is our salvation nearer than we believed. Okay, and that's true, because we're starting to see things happening in the world. All right, comparing spiritual things with spiritual things, which is bringing tension to this society, man, where, you know, World War III is imminent. Now, just to add to that point, I'm going to read an article from the Jerusalem Post. It says, 4 IDF soldiers wounded after explosive device detonated near Gaza border. All right. An Israeli tank maneuvers along a border fence with the southern Gaza Strip as watchtowers are seen on the Palestinian side near Kibbutz Nerim, Israel. All right, so anyway, let's get into this article. It says, in what may be the most serious incident on the Gaza front since Operation Protective Edge in 2014, 4 soldiers were wounded when a bomb was detonated against their military jeep as they patrolled the border fence on Saturday afternoon. It says 2 soldiers were in serious condition. 1 was moderately wounded and 1 was lightly wounded. The army said they were evacuated by helicopter to Soroka University Medical Center in Beersheba. It says this was a severe terrorist attack that has the potential to destabilize the region. That's the key point, destabilization. IDF spokesman Brig Gen Ronan Menelis said a situation assessment had been carried out by IDF Chief of Staff LT Gen Gadi Isenkot, OS Southern Command Maj Gen, and so forth, man. So, yeah, the point is destabilization. All right, this place, Israel and so forth, man, which is Israel is actually our land, and it doesn't belong to these, these people calling themselves the Jews today, pertaining to Revelations 2 and 9. All right, we're the true Israelites, and they're the people that have stolen our identity. All right, and now you're starting to see, things destabilize in that region. Why? Because the Lord intends, to bring us back into that land, pertaining to Isaiah 14. Now, if I scroll down to this a little bit more in this article, all right, it says, although tension has increased on the Gaza border in recent months, the discovery and detonation of IEDs, and what an IED is an improvised explosive device. So they'll just have, like, whatever it is, the bomb or whatever, and they'll have something to detonate it. All right. Along the fence is rare. Since the end of Operation Protective Edge, 1 IED was discovered in early 2015, another in April 2016, and another 2 in March 2017. So, evidently so, there's just constantly attempts to destabilize the situation. And it's really the Spirit of the Lord and the Lord's prophecies which are in full effect, man. Because nations rising against each other. It says the 2 IEDs discovered last year were neutralized after they were found in a closed military zone near the northern Gaza Strip The charges were then taken for further examination. No one was injured. Where's that part that I want, man? Bear with me, Archeum. I'm just going to scroll down this article, man, because it's beautiful what's happening, man. Oh, there it is. It says, while the security establishment does not believe that Hamas currently seeks another, the situation is fragile, especially given the worsening conditions in the Strip. Earlier this month, Eisenkot warned a cabinet meeting that a war with Hamas could take place this year if the Gaza Strip's dire economic and humanitarian situation is not ameliorated. All right, so the point is, war with Hamas could take place. Now let's go into the scriptures, man. You see, these things are happening because of world war, because of the Lord, man, calling to heart, you know, the captivity of his people. Now this is Matthew 24:6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumours of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. All right, and this is rumours of wars with Hamas and so forth, man. So once that, it basically is like a flint, man. All right, if something happens over there with Israel and so forth in the Middle East, then the situation with Iran can worsen, you know, and pretty much you can have World War III overnight. Now let's go to Revelations. Revelations 11:14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And this is a sign of that third woe. All right. I'll read that last bit again. It says, earlier this month, Eisenkot warned a cabinet meeting that a war with Hamas could take place this year. So, brothers, man, you see the times and that we're in, you know, and the things that are going on. So, you know, this ain't a time to sleep and rest, as it were, to these prophecies, all right? This is the year of prophecy. So we got to be awake and, you know, we're the watchmen. So we got to watch these articles and, you know, continue in the faith. So anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.